Verse 16, Jesus said to her, Mary. And she turned around and cried out in Aramaic, Rabboni, which means teacher. When he called her name, that's where we are reminded that there was a personal relationship with Jesus. And there are people in Hollywood that have distorted this relationship and made it out to be something that was so not what it was. And they'll have to answer to God for that someday. Here's what we know. We know that at the sound of her name, she knew it was my Lord. I could tell you that across an entire building, across an entire soccer field when my son would play, if all of a sudden he heard from the stands, Tiger! He knew Dad was calling him and giving him probably a worthless piece of advice, but Dad was calling him. Yeah, all right. But it was the sound of my voice calling his name. Few things are more powerful than getting in touch with the sound of the shepherd's voice. How do I know the shepherd's voice? That comes through relationship. If I go to some soccer field today, stand on the sidelines and go, Tiger! Who's the weird guy in the vest? But because, and of course my son still says that, but because there's relationship, he recognizes my voice. He knows it's his Father. It reminds me of John chapter 10, verse 27, when Jesus says, my sheep listen to my voice. I know them, and they follow me. For you see, today, what made all of this possible, and Ralph, if you're available, if you could help me, that'd be awesome. What made all of this available for Mary to have a front row seat, for Mary to invest in the ministry of Jesus, was this foundation. It was the fact that she knew Jesus personally. Do you know Jesus personally? Is he your Lord? Is he your Savior? I'm not asking you if you go to church. I'm not asking you how many verses you can recite. Do you know the Lord? Are you serving Jesus today? Mary Magdalene had this moment. Mary Magdalene's life was changed, not because she went through some experience. Folks, experiences are a dime a dozen, even in the church. But listen, nothing can replace a personal relationship with Jesus. And the problem is, some of us, even in the Pentecostal type church, some of us have tried to replace relationship with experiences, and we wonder why we struggle so bad. What makes things real is having that personal relationship with Jesus. He is just not the Lord. He is my Lord. And so maybe very simply, a prayer response for you might be this, that you need to pray maybe the most important prayer anybody could ever pray, and that's this one. Lord, I ask you today to be my Lord and my Savior. Nothing replaces that. This is better than God heal me. This is better than Lord meet my needs. This is more important than God give me that job. This is important than God give me that person that I want to marry. This is it.